Hello, and welcome to this trauma-informed yoga class to wind down, to relax at the end of your day or at the start of your day. Anytime you are feeling overwhelmed or anxious, you can do this class to come back to center. I'm Adriana, a trauma-informed yoga instructor and physiotherapist, and I will lead you through. I invite you to start today sitting in whatever way feels comfortable. You could grab a bolster or blocks or a pillow if you wanted something to sit on. You can keep the eyes open, or you might decide to close them. We'll move through some different shapes in sitting before lying down, a nice gentle practice today. And to start, I invite you to do a seated cat-cow. You can place the hands on the knees, and as you breathe out, gently round the spine, bringing the chin to your chest, perhaps feeling a gentle pull in the back of the neck and down the back. As you inhale, bring the body forward, bring the chest up, arch the back as much as feels comfortable. If you would like, you can look up. Exhale, rounding throughout the spine, opposite direction again, chin to chest. Inhale, chest goes forward, back arches, neck goes neutral or up. And I invite you to move through a few more of these at your own pace. You can go nice and slow like I am, or if you would like to speed it up a little bit, of course you can. Doing this seated cat-cow to warm up the body, but also keeping in mind gentle practices to wind down. One more. And you can come back to neutral, moving through a seated twist. I invite you to take the left hand, place it on the right knee. You can bring the right arm behind you and turn the body as much as feels comfortable, keeping the spine nice and long. Depending on how the neck feels, you could look all the way behind you, or you could just look neutral. Whatever feels good. Take a nice breath in and out, perhaps twisting further. And on an exhale, returning back to center, repeating the other way, taking the right hand, placing it on the left knee and twisting over to the left as far as feels comfortable. Once again, the neck can look forward, or you can turn the neck behind you. Deep breath in and out, maybe twisting further. Coming back to center at your own speed. Moving into a seated forward fold. So you can turn your body so it's the length of the mat for more room. Couple variations for this. You could stay seated up on a bolster, a block, or pillow. If you're on one, you're more than welcome to be right on the mat. Bringing the legs out straight. If it doesn't feel good to have them fully straight, you may decide to put a pillow underneath the knees. And from here, bending forward as far as feels comfortable. So you might just bend a little bit. That's completely okay. You might feel like your hamstrings are lengthened, are long and relaxed, and maybe you can go a little bit further. Whatever works for your body today. If you need more bend in the knee, feel free to take that. This practice is meant to wind down, to be gentle. So keep that in mind as you move, taking a couple breaths wherever you are. Focusing in on those gentle inhalations and exhalations. And on your next exhale, wherever your hands are on your legs, you can walk them back up. So you're sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice inhale and exhale here. Moving on to hands and knees for some cat-cows. If hands and knees don't feel comfortable for you, you can rest in sitting or lying on your back until I meet you there. If you are joining me in cat-cow, wrists comfortable, you can lift them up on a pillow if you need to, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. And once again, on an exhale, we're going to round through the spine, chin to chest, tailbone goes under. Inhale, lowering the stomach to the ground, the tailbone goes up, head can go forward or up. Exhale, moving back the other way, rounding throughout the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, tailbone goes under. Head forward. Moving through a few more. Once again, you can go at your own speed, following your breath. Nice and gentle movement here. Making your way back to a neutral spine, moving in to child shape. Your knees can stay hip width apart, or you might decide to bring them to the width of your mat. Slowly bringing the hips back towards the feet. Arms can stay up, or they could go down by your sides. You can bend the elbows. You can keep them straight. Really just finding a nice resting shape here. Maybe the head goes down on the mat. And I invite you to spend a few breaths resting if this feels comfortable for you. And slowly coming back to the moment, back to your breath. Wherever you are, I invite you to make your way onto your back. If you're in child shape with me, you can slowly come up to hands and knees and rock the legs underneath, coming to your back in whatever way works. Once on your back, and knees come to chest, a gentle hug here. Perhaps bending and flexing the ankles, maybe little circles with the feet, maybe little rocks side to side with the body. Really gentle movements here. And if you have your block handy or a bolster pillows, I invite you to grab that now for fish shape. So you can take that and place it on the mat. If you don't have one, go grab some pillows, maybe even a blanket. You can roll up a blanket around pillows if you'd like, just something to support the body here. And then when you're ready, bring your bottom of your back to the bolster, to the pillow, whatever you're on. Resting your upper body here and your head here. Letting those arms come down. A bit of a chest stretch here. If it feels uncomfortable on the back to have your legs straight, you can bend the knees and get a little bit more support throughout the back. Once again, finding that comfortable shape, whatever that looks like to you. Spending a few moments with your own breath. Trying to sink into the shape, letting the body go. If you notice your mind is wandering, you may decide to try and bring it back to the breath. You can slowly bring some movement to the feet and the hands. Slowly bend the knees so that your feet are resting on your mat. Making our way into a final resting shape today. You can come up off the bolster. And you can rest in Shavasana, lying on your back. If you do have a wall handy, you could do legs up the wall here. So bringing your body close to the wall. Legs go on the wall. Upper body rests on the ground. If you have your pillow or your bolster, you can always use that as a pillow. Spending a few nourishing moments here. Maybe focusing in on any sounds in the room. Focusing in on your body as it rests on the ground, as your legs rest on the wall. Perhaps, once again, focusing on the breath. You can stay here as long as you would like, relaxing and winding down from your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.